Welcome to Reviewsinsidetv, your go-to destination for in-depth, unbiased tech insights. Today, we're taking a close look at the SABRENT 2TB Rocket 4 Plus NVMe SSD, a powerhouse that promises blazing fast speeds and reliable performance for your demanding tasks. Whether you're a gamer, content creator, or someone handling large workloads, this drive claims to be built to handle it all. But does it live up to the hype? Let's find out. The SABRENT 2TB Rocket 4 Plus SSD is a next-gen storage solution that leverages PCIe Gen4 technology, offering read speeds of up to 7,100 megabytes per second and write speeds reaching 6,600 megabytes per second. These numbers are impressive on paper, and they place this SSD squarely in the high-performance category. It uses NVMe 1.4 with a PCIe Gen4 UC4 interface, ensuring maximum throughput and low latency. For those with older systems, don't worry, it's also backward compatible with PCIe Gen 3, though you will miss out on the full Gen 4 speed potential. At its core, the Rocket 4 Plus uses high-endurance 3D TLC NAND, which enhances long-lasting performance, stability, and consistently high write speeds under load. However, one thing to note is that for peak performance, this SSD requires a heatsink, especially when pushing it to its Gen 4 limits. Fortunately, it's designed to work well with onboard motherboard heatsinks or fits nicely into the PS5's storage slot. Using this SSD was a breeze. The installation process was straightforward. Just plug it in, and you're good to go. For those migrating their OS or moving large files, SABRENT includes a Acronis True Image, which helps with seamless cloning and even supports custom 512e 4K formatting. So, whether you're upgrading your gaming rig or adding more storage to your content creation setup, the setup experience is smooth and simple. During testing, I pushed the Rocket 4 Plus through some real-world scenarios, including high-speed file transfers, gaming, and even video editing. The performance was consistent across the board. Load times in AAA games were significantly reduced, and transferring massive video files was done in a fraction of the time it would take with older SSDs. However, it's worth mentioning that the thermal management system, while effective, does need a heatsink to maintain optimal performance during extended usage. Without it, the drive could throttle to prevent overheating, which is a slight downside for users who might overlook the cooling requirement. When it comes to the pros of the SABRENT Rocket 4 Plus, the standout feature is, without a doubt, its speed. With its 7,100 megabytes per second read and 6,600 megabytes per second write speeds, it's one of the fastest SSDs in its class. The 2 terabyte capacity is perfect for users who need both speed and storage space. The high-endurance TLC NAND is another plus, ensuring the drive will last longer under heavy workloads compared to cheaper alternatives. On the downside, the requirement for a heatsink for full Gen 4 performance is something users should keep in mind. While it's not a deal breaker, it's an added cost and consideration for those setting up the drive. Additionally, the pricing could be a bit higher than some PCIe Gen 3 alternatives, but the performance boost justifies the extra cost for many power users. Looking at the value for money, the SABRENT Rocket 4 Plus is positioned in the higher-end market, and it definitely reflects that in its price tag. However, compared to other high-speed Gen 4 drives, it offers solid value, especially considering its capacity, speed, and the reliable TLC NAND. If you're looking at alternatives, you might find other options from brands like Western Digital or Corsair that are priced similarly, but the Rocket 4 Plus stands out for its raw speed and long-lasting durability. For users who want top-tier performance and don't mind investing a bit more, this SSD is definitely worth considering. Comparing the Rocket 4 Plus to other Gen 4 options, it holds its own in terms of raw performance. For instance, while some competitors might offer similar speeds, few can match the balance of capacity, durability, and price that SABRENT has achieved here. There are other SSDs out there with faster peak speeds, but they often come at a much higher cost or sacrifice other key features. In terms of value, this drive is a solid contender for those looking to upgrade their gaming or professional systems. The build quality of the Rocket 4 Plus feels solid, with a robust construction that's typical of high-end NVMe SSDs. While it's not bulky, it does require a bit of extra cooling when running at full throttle, so that's something to consider when integrating it into your setup. As for longevity, Based on its TLC NAND and the fact that SABRENT is known for delivering reliable products, I would expect this drive to last for several years under normal use. For those pushing it to its limits, it might start to show some wear after a while, but for most users, it should hold up well. Now, customer support. In my case, I didn't need to contact SABRENT support, as the setup was smooth and straightforward. However, SABRENT has a solid reputation in the industry for customer service, with many users reporting fast response times and helpful solutions. It's worth noting that their website also offers plenty of guides and resources, making it easy to find answers to common questions. With all things considered, the SABRENT Rocket 4 Plus 2TB SSD is a fantastic choice for anyone in need of top-tier speed and reliability. It's especially well-suited for gamers and content creators who need fast load times and the ability to transfer large files quickly. Its speed is undeniable, and while it does have a few minor drawbacks, like the need for a heatsink, it excels in virtually every other aspect. If you're in the market for a high-performance NVMe SSD, the Rocket 4 Plus is definitely worth considering. Thanks for watching! If you've got any questions or thoughts on the SABRENT Rocket 4 Plus, feel free to drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest reviews. Until next time, keep your tech game strong, and remember, you heard it here at Reviewsinside TV.